Trials, Jeff. This guy has seen his share.
See, when I look at that, when I just kind of glance at that dude, not real closely, it looks like that's a beard, and this is some kind of ZZ Top motorcycle game.
Yeah? You don't think... You didn't think Tier 1 operator when you looked in his general direction?
No, I don't spend a lot of time thinking about Tier 1 operators.
Okay. Well, that's a sign you're not living your life right.
I guess not. So what is this Trials game? I love Trials. Let's play Trials. More Trials, great.
So this is a Trials game, but this is not a Trials game.
Gotcha.
Are you with me?
I'm with you 100%. But why don't you explain that for people that didn't do any research on this game?
Well, you're gonna have to help me out. This is a game around the real life sport of blank. Like, what's is it? Is it Trials?
I think.
Is it just? Yeah. Is that what they call it in the?
Yeah, I believe
like
so.
Like the motocross tricking scene. Like,
but this is Urban Trial Freestyle.
Freestyle, yeah.
Brought to you by Journey over there.
Oh no, they don't have the game logo anywhere. Yeah. Well, you'll have to take our word for it. That's what it's called. They use Ogg Vorbis.
It's like Trackmania that way.
I love looking at
Pings, sweet.
Yeah, I love looking at all the open source.
Why don't we stop looking at this and start looking at the motorcycle
libraries
part, man,
that are used to make video games? I find it amusing.
Like the Stallman of video game quick looks.
Yeah. Oh man, that guy's such an asshole.
Like I said,
such an asshole. You have no idea though. You should read what he posts on Facebook sometime. He is building bombs in a shack in the woods somewhere. All right, let's just play.
All right. So this is a game this is a game where they said, hey, you know what? Red Lynx did not put Trials out on any PlayStation platforms. Yeah. We see a need and we can fill it.
Yeah, so this is for PS3 and also PlayStation Vita.
Yeah.
I haven't spent any of my money on any of this stuff yet.
All right.
I don't think I'm quite ready to.
Do you get different bikes?
No.
Okay, so it's just upgrading the bike.
Not that I've seen.
Okay,
I went through the whole first tier of levels.
Tier 1 operator.
Yeah.
We'll jump into one of those levels.
Yeah, so
let's see some Trials.
All right.
I like Trials.
Okay. Just trying to stretch it out as long as I could.
Don't be crazy.
I'm not ready for the trial.
All right. I like that their logo is a no sign with nothing in it. Like, no what? No ghosts?
It's super weird, right?
No smoking?
So the weirdest thing about this is that it tells you to use the X button to accelerate.
Yeah.
The reason that's weird is that, like I said, I started out playing this on the Vita.
Yeah.
Where you have no analog buttons. These games don't work without analog acceleration. They just don't.
Yeah.
Like, think about it, you know?
Right.
Think about the times in these games where you got to go up like a, like
careful incline, like a steep,
like 110-degree incline, and you need to like barely kind of feather the gas. Like, you can't even do that with a button. You know, you just sort of have to tap it.
Right.
It sucks. Luckily, you can just straight up use the triggers.
Okay.
In this, but why they wouldn't tell you that in the button prompts, is beyond me.
Yeah, that's a little
especially
weird.
Like if you're like a PS3 only person, you've probably never played one of these games before.
Right.
You certainly didn't play the other Trials on 360 or the
Get the money. All right.
So that's kind of new.
Yeah, picking up. Oh,
that's not new. Yeah, having the money as having the money as pickups in the level. That also, I'm not a. I hate the fuck. Okay, just gotta blast them out of the way.
Yeah.
A lot of the levels have had like weird random physics objects that can just sort of trip up your bike.
Again, if the game has physics, it's not random. It's how you hit it.
Well, yeah, but
sometimes and that's that having that long jump there, like on some of the jumps and some of the other areas that kind of invite you to do things.
So they're
right?
actually
There you go.
They're actually prompting you to do what they're saying. It's not just like, hey, you can jump here. It's actually, I don't know that I pulled it off.
Highest jump right here.
But it's actually if you like do the right flip like they want you to and stuff, they'll actually award you extra points.
Okay.
Which will get you more stars, which unlocks levels faster. But if there's like a prompt that pops up or like a thing that says, "Hey, you did what we wanted you to," I haven't seen it yet, or I don't know what it looks like.
No, I think it's like an additional leaderboard is how.
Or maybe that's what it is. Yeah, maybe it's not a.
That thing's on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So I mean, yeah, Red Lynx has no legal claim to the sport of trialing.
Yeah.
But
existed before they did.
But this game certainly. Oh man!
Yeah, these guys are making that game.
It's not even more than that. They certainly go out of their way to like really emulate the the disaster motif,
Right.
like the urban wreckage. Even like some of the graphic design in the menus and stuff. Like it's
It's amazing.
they knew what they were going for.
Yeah. Yeah, see what I mean? It's just showing there's the world record, there's
And you can actually, my understanding is you can change like whose data they'll pull for that.
Oh, okay. It's
like
friends or the world. Or...
Yeah, you can have it like the best in the world, or like the best on your friends list, or your personal best.
And it does show ghosts also, right?
Yeah, I didn't do so hot there.
No, you did not. Maybe you should spend some money.
All right. Better handling, lower speed, even better handling. Interesting.
But it lowers your max speed.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know that speed is really I'm gonna try it. Stop binding. Always good.
Oh, there are your different bikes.
Always.
Or no, is that?
No, those are just different bodies.
Frames. Okay,
There's
got it.
Chassis on there. I think it is just the bike.
Chassis.
Man, that's pricey. All right. I don't think I also want to bust down my acceleration. Huh.
I would think you would want as much acceleration as possible.
Right. It's kind of weird. So far it seems like all the parts
Are trade-offs.
well, not only that, but they only trade up for handling. Like all those wheels and all those chassis do.
Well, engines would certainly.
Okay, so here's where you offset the handling.
Yeah.
That's weird that the other two categories both just get you more handling. All right. Kind of into that baseline.
Yeah, it's all right.
What up, cops? Oh man,
Dick.
everybody with the boxes.
That's a long jump.
Yeah, that was a pretty serious jump. I'm liking the feel of this bike. Oh, come on. Wait, did he just trick?
It looked like he did some
Okay.
sort of freestyle.
Okay, yeah. So that's what it was saying in the how to play was if you basically if you do the trick well enough where they cue you to, he will your rider will perform some kind of
So
sick
that's not
trick.
something you control. That's,
He just
that's
did
the
that.
opposite of freestyle.
Yes.
That's not even freak style.
I think that was your reward for doing a good jump. You know,
Yeah.
you see your guy do something impressive, I guess.
You need more stars.
Yeah. But, oops, my bad. What I wanted to do was that. Because I haven't actually finished all the levels in this one yet, but I just unlocked this level. So if I can get 3 stars on this level, I can go to that one.
Right.
And if I can beat both of these levels, then the space of this quick look, then we will open up the challenge mode. But that remains to be seen. This seems pretty competent, you know?
Uh-huh.
It plays pretty well.
Well, they had a pretty clear blueprint to start from.
Yes,
so
certainly. Yeah, this seems totally competent at playing just like that other game.
it's pretty shameless.
Kinda, yeah. But again,
Like this is like iOS levels of
whoa. That was kind of
speed check. Yeah, I mean,
trials do that.
they are coming up with their own little twists.
Yes, yeah, and like whoa. Picking up the money bags on the track, and the pickups are kind of new. Some of the way they handle the tricks. Whoa, I have totally played this track before. In that first tier of levels, which is what
It's
I
like it repeats tracks.
Yes,
That's
like that golf ball thing and that weird what was that, oscilloscope looking or whatever you call that. Totally
kicked
seen
his legs up.
Totally seen that stuff before. But so who knows how many courses are actually in this?
Right.
But I mean, if the PS3 is all you got to play games on, and you want to play a trial-like game,
This is kind of it.
pretty much. Well, yeah. I was gonna say this pretty much fits the bill, but I would not recommend the Vita version, however.
Really, what's wrong with it on Vita?
Well, like I said, the digital only acceleration is just untenable. Frame rate's also pretty bad on there.
Okay.
Like just the basic tracks, you're still looking at like 20 frames a second or something. From my unscientific analysis. But this version seems pretty much fine. Oh, great! Can move on.
All right.
Who's excited?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, I like Trials, but
Yeah.
I didn't finish every track,
Okay.
So
yeah. Well, I mean,
so I could, I would go back to that.
if you got the option, I would stick with the trial
original.
the trial of record.
Yeah.
Whoa! Or, shit. You know what might be awesome is the forthcoming PC version of Trials Evolution.
I had someone, you know, an unreputable source on Twitter say that they played it and it was very unoptimized.
Oh,
but it is in beta right now. So,
okay, well, that's still...
there's still time for them to do some
yeah,
stuff.
but it's getting kind of late in the process for that. I mean, that was kind of the only real thing I would knock on the 360 version was the performance.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it plays... God damn it. It plays great. So you would have hoped that the PC version would be super smooth.
Right. And as for like the analog acceleration and stuff like that, I mean, it's weird because, you know, if you go back to before Trials was on consoles at all, it was on PC and it was played with a keyboard.
Right. So you didn't. I guess
so. You know, you really had to tap to get that stuff done.
Yeah.
But it was doable.
It is doable. Yeah. Oh my god.
But you know, the analog stuff it's a better way.
Absolutely. Yeah. Once you've played a bunch of these kind of games on the Xbox with that control, it's hard to go back. It's hard to go back.
Don't go back. There's a boulder back there.
Wow.
Yeah, so they got some thrills.
That was tense.
Boulders
yeah, that was pretty
stuff.
Good. Yeah.
I mean, yes, they are cloning a thing, but they're doing it well.
Yeah,
I guess
they're doing a pretty good job of it.
I guess good on them. I don't even know. I don't know how to feel about this.
Yeah, I really don't either.
You open up a couple more here.
Yeah, so I could do these. That looks like a new level, and then maybe I could do that last one, and then we can see what the challenge mode is, and then get out.
Get down.
TV news lady. There is a lot of weird stuff going on in the background of this game. Like you drive through in the middle of some guy's picnic with his girlfriend or something at one point.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not... I sure hope they don't want me to beat that ghost. Finish this. Oh my god. This hospital? It's... Uh-oh. What do they want me to do?
Down.
Oh, I almost had it. Fucking. Just drive straight up. Can't believe I just did that again.
Why did you do that?
Why did you do that? Just do that. Oh, I can't do that.
There you go.
Whoa! Is that just for effect?
Yeah, probably.
Doesn't look like anything to do with the way I'm playing.
I don't know.
I think it was just triggered based on where you're at in the level. All right.
Moving train.
Yeah, like driving through the middle of an office and then landing on a moving train and stuff. That's kind of neat. Except for the part where that keeps happening. Is there more of a lip down there that I could hit? Okay. All right.
Check knife.
Shit. Oh man.
That's a rough checkpoint.
Fucking lousy checkpointing. Go, go, go! Oh, not again, dude.
Gotta really hit that thing hard and get some distance.
The way I'm failing out on that police car doesn't seem like something that would happen. What? Yeah, like it feels like it's
inconsistent.
Like in real trials.
Yeah.
In the other trials, like you only fail if your rider hits something. Basically, like I feel like the human body part of the bike contraption has to like touch something.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas here it was just like I was sort of getting hung up in the geometry and it was just failing me out. Seems a little bit looser, a little bit less. Ah, shit. Well, that's a shame.
Well, what do you expect?
If that had gone better, then we... Yeah, shit. We need one more star. Alright. Try to get through this as fast as I can.
I'm over that baseline now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame there's more than one.
I feel like I've seen this track before.
Yeah, you totally have.
Why is it here again?
I'm starting to feel like there are not that many tracks in this game.
Yeah.
In fact, what's... Oh.
Are they just like... Is it the whole track that's identical, or is it just the same prefab parts?
I think it's the whole track. I'm trying to figure out why this is even in the rotation on this tier again. Is it the ghost part that's different?
I don't know. I mean, the ghost is just... It's downloading a real ghost and
right. But I
showing
wonder...
it. That's...
I wonder if the first time we were here, did it not have the ghost or something? I'm just wondering what they even changed that would justify this being here twice. Maybe the trick cues are in different places or something?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Either way, it feels like a pretty cheap way to get extra mileage out of the same tracks. Oh boy. Is that new? Is that ramp new? No, I remember that pickup truck. Ah, who cares?
Yeah, I remember the firefighter.
Oh yeah,
this is
totally.
Some of the geometry based and how you can ride on it, like you're kind of riding on that police line "Do not cross" tape.
Right.
In a real weird way. It seems to be fudging.
Right. It doesn't feel like it has the fidelity of the other trials.
I don't know that I've looked at enough trials levels with this close of an eye to say that for sure, but hump that police car. There you go. Yeah. Feel it.
That's right.
Who's the dinosaur now?
Oh man, I just saw the beard again. I hadn't even looked at that guy since we started this until now. Man, he's really getting his. Oh, did that texture fail to load properly? Got it? Alright.
Yeah, the guy with his... Yeah, right there. That guy was there before. Yeah, that's the same stuff. It's weird.
I don't know that I even want to see the challenge mode now.
Oh!
Ah! Dump truck action.
This game's a real KC Munchkin to Trials' Pac-Man.
Sure.
And that ended in legal action.
Oh wow!
I don't know what the rules are and the laws for stuff like this now. But man, looking at this thing, you're like, geez, guys, this is. Can you get away with this?
It's definitely pushing it. If not legally, then maybe, you know, in terms of good taste.
And if the legal barrier is confusion in the marketplace, I feel like you could show this to someone and be like, hey, check out the new Trials game. They'd be like, oh, sick, I love Trials.
Has that been the kind of the legal precedent or the?
I don't know what it is for
that
games.
The standard?
I feel like that's maybe something I should know, but I don't.
I mean, wasn't that? I mean, granted, it's just a word in this case, and not like an entire game design. But wasn't that Bethesda's argument about the
scrolls
notches? Yeah, scrolls.
Yeah.
Was confusion basically people seeing that word?
A trademark. But I think because it's Trials and that's a real thing, they probably can't protect it.
Yeah, you're probably right. Unless they...
Whereas, like, no, everyone knows that scrolls are not real.
Unless they just argue the look and feel of the game and not necessarily what it's called.
Right.
Because, I mean...
I think look and feel's a lot harder to prove.
Probably.
The burden of proof gets a lot steeper in that, if I remember correctly.
I mean, it's God damn it. It's highly subjective to begin with. All right.
Yeah, whatever. I don't want to sit here and say, like, hey, you should sue game developers. But, you know... I kind of want more games, not less.
Right.
And also, I'm not a lawyer.
Yeah.
But, fuck, man.
Yeah, this is
pretty crazy.
Sure.
You know, it's check. Like, there's the speed check? Those aspects of the game? Is that enough to separate it? You should go light there and drop down.
I'm trying to do something fancy.
Oh, is there a question mark bag up there? Is it just who knows how much money that is, or is it something weird?
God damn it!
Extra car parts.
You're right. I should have
pulled car parts all over this piece.
Hell, man. That's you see that Tetris block back there? That's a dude's PSN icon. It paints your friends.
Does he just say shit because you missed the speed check?
I think he did.
That seems pretty extreme.
Yeah.
And freestylish to me. Like, finally, that edgy Trials game that you've been waiting for.
That other one was so pedestrian.
Man, mother effer, we're racing bikes!
Just drove right through that guy.
Bitches!
I don't give a F. Yeah. Alright.
And there it gave you points based on how you hit the different zones or something, I guess.
Yeah. Wait, so that was the last one. Okay, so
You ripped up the suburbs, brah.
I believe I can. Yeah. Okay, now I got challenges. Jump on exploding gas balls and fly as far. Okay.
That sounds like something that would be in a Trials game.
Sounds like a challenge.
Sounds like
Jump on exploding. Okay, let's do this.
you went the wrong way.
That's definitely not okay. Slap it on the leaderboard.
I could use a quick retry.
I got some points for it.
All right.
I need to hit this pretty hard, man. There we go. Great. I'm pretty sure Trials Evolution had a challenge exactly like this. Or at least pretty close to it. Alright, well, I've seen enough of that.
Yeah,
I don't know about you.
That's Urban Trial Freestyle.
Yeah.
Not from the makers of Trials.
No, definitely not.
But
it's out now on PSN for 15 bones and the Vita for 10. I would say get this version if you're gonna get one.
and it seems kind of okay.
Yeah, it's well made enough if you can get past the, you know, that part. Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, Brad.